So this is IEO book, which is for Olympiad Workbook and SOF International English Olympiad. So this is chapter 3 from the same book, and the chapter is for verbs and phrasal verbs. So without any further delay, let's go to the question and answers. Okay, so in the question A, you have to choose the verb from the given options. So what options you see? In A, it's custom, a custom, customarily, and customer. So let's understand the meaning of each word, and then we'll see whether the word is verb or not. Custom, this term has a couple of related meanings. It can refer to a traditional practice, behavior, or way of doing things that is specific to a particular culture, group, or place. It can also refer to something that is made or tailored to a specific individual's preferences or needs. Okay, so we say that this is our custom, this is your custom, this is India's custom. So, what we say that this is related to traditional practice which we do, or any way of doing things. We call it, in a culture, we call it a custom. So, this is not a verb. This is a noun. What is customarily? Customarily is, it describes something that is done in accordance with a customary or traditional practice. It indicates that a particular action or behavior is usually observed based on common practice. So let me explain you in a simple way what is the meaning of custom. Custom is traditional way of doing things or personalized item. Okay, it is a noun. What is customarily? It is usually done in a traditional or common way. So this is also not a verb, this is an adverb. What is the meaning of customer? Person who buys product or services. So customer is also not a verb, it is a noun. So what we left with? We left with a custom. So a custom means get used to something by experiencing it repeatedly. Okay, so this is a verb. Question number 2, options are A. Forcible. Forcible is a word which is used when the work is done using physical strength or power. So the word is adjective, it's not a verb. Okay, the next is enforce. It is a word used to make sure rules or laws are followed. So this is a verb. And next is forceful. It is a word used to work done with strength or intensity. So this word is an adjective. Enforceable, this means capable of being enforced or legally upheld. So this is an adjective. So among all the options, you have only one verb, which is enforce. Third question, see the options. First is retain. Retain means to keep or hold on to something. Okay. So this is the one which is a verb. And what the meaning of other words? Next is retainer. It means something used to keep things in place, like a holder or a fee paid to keep service available. So the retainer is a noun. What the meaning of retention? It means the act of keeping or holding on to something, like information or people. Okay, and this retention word is a noun. Next is retainable. It means something that can be kept or hold on to. The part of speech, this is an adjective. Now for question number 4, there are 4 words given as an option. The first one is different. So is different a verb? No, it is not a verb. It is an adjective. It means not the same or distinct. Different means not the same. Okay, this is an adjective word. The next is difference. The way in which Two or more things are not the same. What sets them apart? Okay, this is a noun. So if you see on the screen, different is checked. So this is not correct. Different is adjective, difference is noun. And what is verb? The correct answer here is three. Which is C option, which is differ. Differ means to not be the same as something else. Or we can say to have a contrast or distinction. Okay, this is a verb. So for this question number 4, the correct answer is differ. Let's go to the next word, differential. What this is? This is an adjective. So it means something that shows a difference or variation, especially in rates or amount. Okay, so you understood the meaning of all the questions of section A. Hope it is clear. If not, you can mention in the comment box. Okay, let's go to section B. Choose the correct option. So here you have to choose the correct option with the given words. So if you say you are not happy with something, so what you're doing here? See the options: argue, complain, say, or ask. So here I have checked C and somewhere B. So the correct answer is B. Okay, don't understand that the correct answer is the checked one, which is say. Okay, and why? Because, like, if you say you're not happy with something, you're expressing your dissatisfaction. So the correct option to complete the sentence is are expressing. So what you're doing here? You are complaining something. You're expressing your feeling, and that is called complain because you are not happy with something. So, sixth question is, if you successfully change somebody's opinion about something. So, what is the meaning for this? What is when you do this? So, what is that word used? Okay, that word used is persuade. Okay, so when you successfully change somebody's opinion about something, what you're doing? You're persuading. Okay, so meaning of persuade is changing somebody's opinion about something. So also understand what are the meaning of other words. Convict means to declare someone guilty of a crime after a trial. Okay, or to prove someone's wrongdoing through legal proceedings. So this is the meaning of convict. Okay, what is the meaning of contradict? It means to assert the opposite of what someone has said. Okay, if I said yes, you say no. So what is happening? We are contradicting. Or to deny the truth of a statement or claim. Okay, so what is the meaning of concede? Concede means to admit or acknowledge that something is true, valid, or correct, often after initially resisting or arguing against it. Okay, so you understood the meaning of for the options. So question number 7 is, if you oppose the accepted way of thinking, what you're doing? You are dissent. Dissent is the correct answer. So when we oppose the accepted way of thinking, we are dissenting. Okay. Also understand the other word meanings. The meaning of concur is to agree or to be in harmony with a particular opinion or viewpoint. Okay. What is the meaning of confirm? It means to verify the accuracy or truth of something, or to establish the certainty of a fact. And what is the meaning of consent? Consent means to give permission or approval for something to happen, or to agree to a proposal or request. So you got here what is the correct answer? So correct answer is dissent. Okay, here I have marked confirm. So that is incorrect. The correct answer is dissent. Question number 8 is, if you give up certain demands to reach an agreement. Okay, so what we are doing here, when we give up certain demands and we agree to something, we are compromising. Okay, so the correct answer is compromise. Let's understand the meaning of other words. So what the meaning of regret is, feeling sad about something you did or didn't do. What is the meaning of repent? Repent means feeling sorry for doing something wrong and wanting to make it right. Okay, and what is the meaning of lament? It means expressing sadness or crying about something that make you feel bad. Question number 9 is, if you say something with additional emphasis, what you're doing? You are affirming. Okay, so understand the meaning of other words. Assure means to give confidence or make someone feel certain about something, or to reassure. What is the meaning of declare? To state or announce something formally or publicly. It is the meaning of proclaim, to announce or declare something openly and officially, often with a strong emphasis. Okay, so here correct answer is affirm. See section C. Okay, we have to go through section C. Choose the correct auxiliary verb from the given options. So the question number 10 is, dash he a university professor. So we have the options are, is, do, does. Correct answer is. Means, is he a university professor? Okay, so the correct auxiliary verb depends on the context of the sentence. If the sentence is a question and you are asking about someone's occupation, then is the correct auxiliary verb to use. Okay, is the present tense form of the auxiliary verb. The sentence structure, is he a university professor, is the common way to ask about someone's profession or occupation. 11th question is, Rajan and Rohan's father dash a businessman. So the options are, have, is, has. Okay, so here Rajan and Rohan's father is a singular subject. It refers to a single person, Rajan and Rohan's father. Okay, so here the verb will be used as answer B. Option C is. Okay, the reason is the correct answer because of subject verb agreement. In the subject, because the subject is Rajan and Rohan's father, okay, and which is singular, therefore the correct form of the verb to use with a singular subject is. Next question is, dash you brought, question number 12, dash you brought your documents for the admission. Options you see, has, are, have, does. So here the correct answer is have. Okay, in the sentence you are asking about a completed action in the present, specifically whether someone has already brought their document for admission. The present perfect tense is used to indicate actions that started in the past but have a connection to the present. So here have is the auxiliary verb used in the present perfect tense. The sentence is asking if the person has brought their document, indicating a completed action with relevance to the present. Okay, so the correct answer is C, have. Question number 13. Mrs. Sudha's and Mrs. Shrestha's apartments dash in the same building. So the options you see is, are, has and have. Here the correct answer is B, are. The reason are is the correct answer is due to subject verb agreement. In the sentence, we are talking about the apartments of two different individuals. Okay, the two different individuals are Mrs. Sudha and Mrs. Shrestha. Since the subject is plural, the correct form of the verb to use is are. So Mrs. Sudha and Mrs. Shrestha's apartment refers to more than one apartment. So means it's a plural subject. The verb are is the plural form of the verb to be. Which could be am, is, are. Okay, so the correct answer is Mrs. Sudha's and Mrs. Shrestha's apartments are in the same building. Question number 14. Several people dash injured in the road accident. Okay, the options are was, were, has, do. Okay, so correct answer here is B, were. Okay, so the reason where is the correct answer is due to subject verb agreement. In the sentence, the subject several people is plural, referring to more than one person. So when the subject is plural, the correct form of the verb to use is were. Okay, so if several people refers to more than one person, which is a plural subject. The verb were is the plural form of the verb to be used. Okay, hope you understood it. Question number 15. The pastry shops dash very popular among the youngsters. So the options you see here is first is, was, have, are. Okay, so the correct answer is are. The pastry shops are very popular amongst the youngsters. The reason are is the correct answer is due to subject verb agreement. In the sentence, the subject pastry shop is plural. Okay, that is referring to multiple shops. When the subject is plural, the correct form of the verb to use is are. Okay, so you understood? Pastry shop, it is referring to more than one shop, and this is a plural subject. So the verb are is the plural form of the verb. Okay, so for 16th question, school education dash a drastic change. Options are need, needs, needing, is, need. So in the four options, why the option needs is correct, I'll tell you, because it matches the singular subject school education. Okay, so the correct answer here is school education needs a drastic change. Okay, and why need is incorrect? Because it doesn't match the subject verb agreement. Okay, education is singular, so the correct form would be needs instead of need. And again, if you think that why not needing, then needing is a present participle form of the verb which doesn't fit the sentence structure. So the sentence requires a simple tense verb. And again, this is need. So this option is not grammatically correct. The correct form should be a verb in the past tense, indicating that the change has already taken place. So understood? Let's look for next question 17. Dash, you pass me the salt, please. Okay, so this is the question. Options are could, may, are, have. Okay, the correct answer is could. Could you pass me the salt, please? So, this is a polite request. In the polite request, we can add could or would. They both convey a polite tone and are commonly used in this context. Okay, so why not may? Because may can be used to make a request. It is less common in this context compared to could or would. And have, this is not the correct auxiliary verb to use in this type of sentence. Have is not appropriate for making a polite request. Okay, so when we are adding could and would, it means it is a polite request. And the next option are is not an appropriate auxiliary verb to use when making a request. It doesn't convey the polite tone required for the sentence. Okay, got it? So the correct answer is could. Question number 18. Each of the students dash have been called into the principal's room. Okay, so as you can also make it out that the correct choice is has, because it agrees with a singular subject, each of the student. Okay, hope this is clear. So we'll look for why it is. The answer is not have. Have is not the correct answer because the subject, each of the students, is singular. So the correct verb form should be singular as well. Why not will? Will is not the correct because will indicates future tense, but the sentence is describing an action that has already taken place. So a present tense verb is needed here. And the other option is are. Are is not the correct answer because the subject, each of the students, is singular. So the verb should agree in singular form. So you got why the correct answer is has, because it agrees with the singular subject, each of the student. The next question 19. All the parents and students dash supposed to come tomorrow to collect report cards. The options are am, are, can, did. Okay, so the correct answer is are. Okay, correct answer is are. All the parents and students are supposed to come tomorrow to collect report cards. Okay, because it matches the subject. All the parents and students are the plural subject. Okay, so why not am? Because am is the first person singular form of the verb and it's not appropriate for this sentence because it is describing a group of people which are parent and students. And why not can? Because can is a modal verb. Okay, it's a modal verb that indicates ability or permission while it is used to express capability. It doesn't fit I mean in this context. Okay, and why not did? Because did is the past tense form of the verb to do. Okay, it's not appropriate in this present tense sentence because it is discussing a future event. Got it? Question number 20. You dash follow the traffic rules. Options are must, could, can, are. Okay, so the correct answer is must. You must follow the traffic rules. And if you say why not could is a modal verb that indicates possibility or ability. While it's related to following traffic rules, it does not convey the sense of obligation or necessity that the sentence require. Okay, and the can is another modal verb that expresses ability or possibility, but like could, it doesn't express the required level of obligation. And why not are is not a suitable option because it doesn't convey the necessary sense of obligation or necessity. So must is the right answer because it indicates a strong obligation or necessity to follow the traffic rules. Section D. Choose the correct phrasal verb to complete the sentence. So question number 21. Ritu's friends were present at the bus stop to see her dash. Options are on, in, off, away. So the correct answer is off because the phrasal verb see off is commonly used to describe accompanying someone who is leaving on a journey, usually to a transportation terminal like bus stop, airport. If you think that why not other option, then you know that on cannot be used because see on is not a standard phrasal verb used to describe saying goodbye when someone is leaving. On doesn't fit the context of accompanying someone leaving on a journey. Okay, likewise see in, it is also not a standard phrasal verb. Away, see away is not a common phrasal verb for saying goodbye because away doesn't accurately capture the act of being present to bid farewell to someone departing. Okay, so the correct answer is off. Ritu's friend were present at the bus stop to see her off. Question number 22. Rahul comes dash a family of army men. Okay, so here the correct answer is off. Okay, option B. Rahul comes of a family of army men. Question number 23. The commissioner ordered a round dash of protesters. So the correct answer here is up. Okay, up is the right choice because it indicates gathering or assembling the protesters. Next question 24. Let's talk dash this issue and solve it. Okay, the correct answer is over. Let's talk over this issue and solve it. Next question 25th. The government took dash the private company. The government took over the private company. 26. Please carry dash. I didn't mean to disturb you. Please carry on. I didn't mean to disturb you. Correct answer is on. Okay. So next question 27. Seema went dash with her work despite the noise. Seema went on with her work despite the noise. Sumit often looks dash his hostel memories. Sumit often looks dash his hostel memories. Correct answer is back on. Okay, because the phrase look back on is used to reflect on or remember something from the past. Sumit often looks back on his hostel memories. Next question 29. Mr. Smith dashed the offer that they had proposed to him. Mr. Smith dashed the offer that they had proposed to him. So, correct answer here is turn down. Because turn down is a phrasal verb that means to reject or decline an offer or proposal. Question number 30. The organization conducted a beach dash drive to reduce land pollution. So, the correct answer is cleanup. The organization conducted a beach cleanup drive to reduce land pollution. Okay, let's come to next section, which is achiever section. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. 31. All the girl in the class dash about the competition. Okay, all the girls in the class. So, correct answer is no. All the girls in the class know about the competition, because no is the most fitting option here. It implies that the girls have information about the competition. So, this is the last page of chapter 3. So, question number 32. I felt there dash be something wrong. I felt there must be something wrong. So, must is the correct answer. Question number 33. Either Lata or I am wrong. Okay, am is the correct answer. 34. The teacher asked the students to dash the corrected answer sheets to go over. Okay, so go over is the correct answer. The meeting was dash because the manager was busy. The meeting was called off because the manager was busy. So, children, I understand you have understood everything, all the question and answers, why we have chosen that answer, why I have not chosen other answer. So, verbs and phrasal verbs are completed from this book. Okay, here you can see this is a OMR sheet we will get on the Olympic exam. Okay, so you have to mark the answers here. Okay, so let me know in the comment box if you have any other question or I have choose the incorrect answer. I would be glad to learn. Okay, so for now what you can do to support me, you can subscribe the channel, you can like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.